What up, y'all? It's a beautiful Sunday here at the J Block, and today I'm installing these beautiful BC BR type coilovers on my 03 Subaru Forester. It's my daily driver, and the ride height is horrible, and it's just super soft and bouncy because it's got 250,000 miles on this. So I'm gonna stiffen it up, make it a little bit lower, and hopefully a little bit cooler with these BR type coilovers. Alright, so as you can tell, that is horrible. Really horrible. So we are going to definitely slam this down. Still waiting on wheels for this as I still have stock ones on. But definitely going to lower this down and make it look way, way better. God, that's horrible. Alright, so since this is super old and rusty, definitely going to hit it with some liquid wrench. You can use PB Blast or whatever you got. Just give it a little love right there, or a lot. Gonna do it on this side as well. Let that soak a little bit. So we'll let that soak a little bit and save some time. If you have a Subaru Forester and you're looking at this to how to install, don't watch this because I have no idea what I'm doing. Psych! But these ones are really good. Don't have too much rust on it, so these will be real easy. But basically you just have to pop these off, flip this up, and then you're at the rear coilovers. So now that we're letting that penetrate, we are going to take the wheels off and start with the front. Take the front off. We're going to measure the length from the top hat to where it meets the spindle. Then we're probably going to subtract about like 3 inches on the BCs so to get a good ride height. But we'll check it out and see how it goes. This gun's super sweet, Ingersoll Rand, but it's pretty cool. Ingersoll Rand and I do a bunch of like test fitting on some things, like, you know, trial and error, things like that. And basically this is hand tight, that's half torque, half speed, full speed. So I'll show you that later in the video, but that's super cool. And then you can adjust the light. Let me see here. That's one cool tool that I use all the time. I love Ingersoll stuff, and I'm not just saying that. They're definitely quality stuff, so check it out. I'll post a link below. But let's get back to these coilovers. Alright, so I got the driver's side OEM strut off, and I'm measuring the top of the top hat to the first bolt hole where it meets up to the spindle, and it's about 20 inches. When I measure the BCBR at the first bolt hole, it's about 16 1/4 of an inch. So basically it's about 3 3/4 of an inch drop already. One thing also, when you're installing these bad boys, make sure that you make sure the camber plate is tight. And also, if you want, you can adjust the collars on the spring. If you go higher, it's going to be more bouncy and there's going to be more tension on the spring, so it's going to be a lot harder and stiffer. If you drop the collars, you can have less droop on the spring and it'll be a softer rebound and compression. But don't forget, you can also make it soft, ooh, or hard, ooh, depending on how you like your suspension. So let's throw these on and let's see how it goes. Woo! Oh, so going back to this gun, I'm gonna put it on hand tight setting, and basically you can, oh, well now it broke my glove. But basically it only tightens so hard. See that? And then if I go here, it goes wrench tight, hand tight. Stops halfway. And I think that's all I want to go, because I don't want to break these studs going in this top hat here. Boom, that part is done. Now for the fun part. This bolt is also an eccentric bolt. And if you turn it a little bit, you can see that the camber changes as we do it. This might be better. Now it pushes it out. I'm gonna run my camber in because I like mine stance as hell. Oh, hey. So the rear, I just got off. As you can see, it's rusty, old, horrible. But I measured top hat to the first bolt hole, and it's about 23 1/4. The rear, so much cleaner and not as dirty, as 20. So that is about 3 3/4 of an inch drop. So that should do the trick. We're gonna throw these on and see how it is. All right, so just got done installing the coilovers, and from just straight out of the box, they look pretty awesome. I'll show you right here. As you can see, the wheel gap is way less. The rear is a little bit raked up, but I think we can definitely go lower. So I'm gonna take the wheels off, adjust it a little bit, adjust the valving, and then we're gonna hit the road and do a test drive. What do you think about them?
Lower.
Lower?
Lower.
All right, let's go lower. So as you can see, we got the sweet BCBR coilover installed on my 03 Subaru Forester, the sweet wagon right here. And as you can see, it's very lower and up to my standards of how a car, I guess, should sit. Next thing is wheels. We're gonna throw some wheels and tires on there and get this thing looking good. Maybe clean up some paint a little bit, I don't know. We'll see how far it goes. But for now, that's it. Thanks for watching. All right, so I know last episode or 2 episodes ago you guys were wondering what kind of car that I got underneath the cover. For those who guessed of what car it is, whether you're right or wrong, you're gonna get a shirt and some stickers. Send me your address. I'll put my email address below, and then you guys can just send me your email or send me your address and I'll ship that stuff out to you. But basically, as you can see from this steering wheel, it is a silver steering wheel, and it's on the right hand side, and it's automatic. But basically, yeah, so I got an automatic S15. Plan is to take this out and make it a fun, probably street car or something like that. It was gonna be my Formula Drift car for 2017, but due to customs and other things like that, didn't get it in time. So let's walk around and let's just check this car out.